There we go. Good morning, everyone. It is Friday again, fresh back from Las Vegas. I said I was going to do this just last week with Paul. So Diane Countryman is with us today.
Yep.
Recruiter on our therapy side.
Yes.
Yes. So are you ready to get into this?
I'm ready.
All right. Here we go. First question. Tell me who Diane is.
I am a single mother of 4, soon to be married in
Next week,
a
right?
Yep,
Yeah.
in a week.
Congratulations.
And I like to run.
Okay.
And
We're going to get into that.
Really?
Oh, it's one of the questions.
Oh. And so yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So getting married, question 1A, getting married next week.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, it's just going to be a small wedding. It's my second marriage.
Okay.
And I'm moving the week after.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
7 blocks south of where I live now.
Okay. So not far.
And no,
No.
not far.
That should be an easy move. Not that I'm volunteering to help.
Right. Oh,
But
really?
no, I said not. I'm not. I'm busy.
Do you have a truck?
No, I don't actually. Don't.
What?
Steve Ryan has a truck. We could get him to help. Yeah, see, he's waving. He didn't even know what he was waving at.
Right. He didn't know what he's agreeing to.
Nope. He just
What
volunteered
about
to help.
tomorrow? Are you free tomorrow? We're moving a lot of stuff.
No, I have to do things tomorrow.
Things.
And I can't help. Yes.
Sorry to hear that.
Yes, so. All right, so 4 kids, right? Go run through them real quick for
Yep.
me.
Jack is 20 and he does an IT internship here.
Yes, he does.
He's a sophomore at UNO,
Mhm.
studying computer science and network security.
Mhm.
Joe is 18 and he's volunteering with AmeriCorps for a year, and he is currently in Puerto Rico.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow. Hurricane relief effort, something like that, I'm sure. Maybe.
What he's doing now apparently he helps people sign up for loans and relief programs.
Oh,
So
interesting.
he's been down there for a couple weeks.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
And Peter is a junior at prep, and Mary is a sophomore at Duchenne.
So 1 girl, 3 boys.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. So question 2, you're a PTA as well.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So how did you get into that?
How did I get into that?
Yeah, what brought you to that field?
I always wanted to be in the healthcare field, and I got my bachelor's degree, and then I had kids. I was a stay-at-home mom for 10 years, and then I went back to school and got my PTA degree, and then I went to work in the nursing home, St. Joe Villa, down on 10th and Martha.
Yep.
And I was there for 7.5 years. I really liked it, and then I came here.
So how'd you get, question 2A, how'd you get hooked up
2A?
with this guy?
Does that mean there's a 2B?
There could be. We'll see. You just gotta go with it. You just gotta go with it. How'd you get hooked up with that guy?
It just kind of became time to, all kinds of things came together. He was moving out here. It seemed like a good time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Physical therapy is a difficult profession to practice long term because it's a lot of, obviously, physical.
So it's a lot of work, yeah.
A lot more flexibility here, and just a number of things came together, and it just worked out. I ended up here.
Perfect. And I'm glad you ended up here.
I am too.
Yeah. All right, so question 3, you mentioned a little bit, like you like to run. You're super active. How, with 4 kids and getting married and everything else, and I know that our nurses and therapists that work for us probably run into this exact same thing, right? How do you find the time?
And I'm not, people say, how many miles do you run a week? And I run when I get to it. I mean, so I don't have like a set thing.
Sure.
But you just slip it in, and sometimes it interrupts a few other things, or sometimes you have to get up earlier. It's not easy. Sometimes you just have to slip it in. And the other nice thing is it doesn't have to be big packages of time necessarily to exercise. You can do just like everyone's heard before, park farther away in the parking lot, take the stairs instead of the elevator. It can be just keep moving.
Sure. That makes sense. Let's get it in when you can.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, question 4. If you weren't...
And make it a priority.
Well, that's my problem, is I just...
You just have to decide, right. There's all kinds of times you don't want to go, and you have to make it a priority, particularly...
True.
Not at the moment, but before it happens, this is the time I'm setting aside today.
And then stick to it. Yeah. Makes sense. I'm
You
quite.
always feel better afterward.
I don't know about
Typically.
that.
Typically.
Okay.
You're glad you did it.
I'll take your word for it.
You're glad you did it.
I take your word for it. So, question 4: if you weren't here with us, and you never went down that road to be a PTA, what do you think you would be doing?
I just like to do all kinds of different types of work. I like gardening, so working in like a nursery, or just I always wanted to be in the healthcare field one way or another.
Okay.
So I'd probably end up in one form or fashion there.
Somehow you may have just ended up here otherwise.
Right.
Maybe.
Never know.
You never know. All right. Question 5: if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
I would like to go to Tuscany.
Excellent answer.
I want to stay in a villa in something like in the country for
Yeah.
like 2 weeks.
Yeah, that is an excellent answer. That's the first
That's what I
Tuscany
want,
we've
yeah.
had. I like that. And I bet they have good
Stay in
food
some
there
wine
too.
country.
Yep.
Ride a bike into town every day.
Yeah. I bet. Yeah, food would be excellent. Wine would be excellent. Good cheese. I assume they have good cheese there too,
Yeah,
right?
everything.
So
You just
let's go.
All right.
Right there.
Deal.
All right. Diane, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So, therapy, brand new to us. I love it. Like I said before, I didn't ever think we would do this. Now that we're doing it, I can't get enough. I spent a lot of time in Vegas with Paul and learning, talking to therapists that we met out there. We met some pretty amazing people out there that we wouldn't have talked to otherwise, right? Because we just did nursing before. So this is going to grow quickly for us, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see where we are like in a year from now or 2 years from now. It's going to be awesome. You can find Diane on our webpage. You can find her on Facebook. Yep. Find her on Facebook. Don't find her next week because she's going to get married and moving, and Steve's going to help her move. He just did
And
that.
new last name is Horner.
Horner, Diane Horner.
So-
Well, we'll change it on the website then.
Yeah.
There you go. Diane Horner.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you next week.
I think I may have been talking while they were doing their interview.